Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. I am so excited right now since this awesome now has access to 3 tier 4 ER PPCs. And I can't honestly remember how many double heatsinks I put on this thing, but despite me trying to move away from it, I feel like it's demanded I use this mech for the next mission. And conveniently enough, my next mission is going to be, was it killing Kane, I believe, to go after the Black Inferno and take them out. Honestly, I can't think of a better situation. Although, let's see, my pilots aren't all that great here, but let me at least stop at Broughton to see what it looks like there for a new pilot. Since sadly we did lose one of our own in the last series of battles, unfortunately. We're gonna see if that can be corrected, at least in my capacity. Morally, not so much. It's gonna take a lot to recover from Shenzhen dying, and sadly, no one worthwhile unless, let's see, 46. I can. Oh yeah, I already got Riker. I suppose he was the one I got as a replacement, didn't I? I could throw in another one and get rid of Dobbins and or Klein. I suppose that's what I'll do. Just trying to keep mind how I want to specialize him. He's pretty well-rounded. Maybe not the best for like energy weapons though, because of level 6 heat management.
You looking for a dedicated?
So you are in, and sadly Klein, you are out. Since the game won't allow me to keep you and level you up to max possibilities or max potential. Alright, and with 6 days left on my awesome, let's just make our way over here. And again, I'm going to have to double check to see what exactly I equipped in my awesome. So that way I'm aware if there's any more fine tuning that needs to be done. I'm assuming I put all the double heat sinks I could. Also, let me just do another sync quickly just to help with the recording. Alright, so yeah, I just boosted the overclocking a little bit, just so it helps with performance a little bit, even though really it's my video card that's causing the issues I'm realizing. But it should help with the frame rate if nothing else. Now let's have a look at this beauty. You are insist. Well, why can't I edit loadout? It's all done. I just want to have a look at the cursed thing. I don't. Oh, that doesn't have. I can't refit mechs here. Okay, that's. It's not a conflict zone, I suppose, might be why. So I'm hoping this is equipped as I like, since it won't let me have the convenience to see the internals. Oh well. We're here, I know what the plan is, and it's difficulty 80. We kind of already dealt with them pretty good. And more shares is always nice, because higher tier components is what I need. I don't think I need C-bills. And insurance, well, I almost wonder if I want to cut out on insurance a little bit, just so I could get more salvage for like really valuable components and weapons. Probably better safe than sorry. So long as I don't lose components, this can cover for it. And if I can be the only one at range kind of softening targets up, that might be pretty good. Aw, dang it. Is my awesome really missing components? That stinks. Although, probably not a big deal considering I'm at max tonnage already. So this may be a blessing in disguise with that said, since I probably wouldn't be allowed to take the Awesome or the Atlas anyway. So what do we have? This is 330 tons right here. I don't have much of an other longer range mechs outside maybe the Warhammer. And Marauder with the large lasers and UAC. In all honesty, I'd rather the Cyclops than the Victor just because that autocannon's a little more resilient. It's not likely to fall off there due to the arm being shot. So this might warrant an opportunity to swap down to the Marauder there. Perfect. That worked out well. It sort of works out nicely until I get my Battlemaster in. I'm just trying to remember which has what. There. So, Freeman, you're going back in. Well, you're being my long-range pilot, so get in bay number 4. I said get in bay number 4, or did I misclick? Oh yeah, I misclicked. Freeman's supposed to go there. There, that's better. And otherwise, let me see who my best pilots are. Well, it's basically who I currently have, outside of Riker, who we recently got in last video. You are 6 of 7 energy, so I think you're good enough to take the Battlemaster in that case. And Braddon is decent enough in ballistics to kind of take advantage of it. Hell, he's like the most qualified with highest levels in ballistic skill. So I think this is pretty good. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this awesome. So long as it doesn't overheat. That is the catch. Now, is there anything else that needs to be said? Don't think so. I am just having more. I just want to double check something again. Something seems weird with my recording. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there. It's just not recording at 60 frames for some reason. Yet the hard drive's not being kind of being fully utilized. So hopefully we're not going to get this slowdown issue that I'm a bit paranoid of. That'll run better once we're in the thick of it. I'm going to be watching it like a hawk there. Okay, I'm probably going to be Kane. I'm going to be too busy trying to fight.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
Now,
Warning. Hangar doors opening.
let's get this going. I got the long range, and I,
Reactor
alas,
online.
already did this kind of mission
Sensors
before in co-op, so I sort of know what to
Weapons
expect.
Online.
So it maybe ruins the
All
suspense a
systems
little bit.
nominal.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Infernal aerodrome should be straight ahead.
Although I am still going to enjoy this regardless. Destroyed aerodromes. Oh, get rid of our company there. And ER PPCs are doing their thing. Oh, just don't get yourself killed, please. I did not say you can run up there just yet.
Target acquired.
Be my backup, not my front line.
Target destroyed.
Because I got a lot of work to do as far as clean stuff up at range for you. And don't worry, you'll get your chance to fight there, everyone, because there'll be mechs to kill. I just want to make sure that we're hitting what's necessary.
Target acquired.
Oop, I had to miss those PPCs really badly.
Target destroyed.
There's the mechs I was telling you about. You can kill them for me.
Target destroyed.
One down,
Acquired.
another one to go, and I'm already taking notable damage.
Critical.
Yep.
System offline.
Still overheating. But that's mainly from me getting a little too excited with my PPCs.
Target acquired.
But the heat sinks are doing well.
Critical.
Good work, Commander.
There.
You've eliminated their main defenses. Now,
Probably took a lot more damage than I would like, but of course I was the front line there. I'll let them have the honors for the next group.
heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Well, I already took most of them out, so I don't think I'm too worried. Let me just get visual of the base, so we can start working at it the proper way, since this portion is supposed to be a demolition. And I'm not the best equipped for demolition, but I think that's all of it anyway, for this first part. So this is where the rest of my crew comes in. They're probably better at destroying these structures for me. I was just worried that large laser was from them and not my allies or lance mates. Yep, already taking nice damage, so it's paying off there. Nope. I'm seeing something being represented that needs to die underground, which I don't think I get to do. I think this is just the area we need to be at. As opposed to that being an actual target. Although, again, I'm not the best equipped for this kind of area. Since I'm all longer range and soft them up and not really killing things quickly. Let alone how hot these weapons can be. But it gets the job done. Especially when you get 3 other lance mates to do the heavy work for you. Alright, 5%, we're almost done.
Aerodrome is in
Perfect.
point. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your area. We don't know what's there. Could
Kane
be
can't stop
armor,
coughing, I don't like it.
anything.
Affirmative.
I could kind of tell you what's there, maybe. Of course, there's more mechs. So I want a nice, good vantage point.
On your prayer, Commander.
Oh yeah, and I need to tell these guys to follow me. That might be pretty nice. There's our prey. Look at them all standing there oblivious to me. 4 mechs though, you know that's scary. Oh, I think I made them angry. I just get this feeling. May not be a lot of damage, but it's good to soften them up damage. I just gotta consistently hit them now. Although you guys are in a bad spot now.
Moving to indicated.
Yep, get out of the way there, Freeman. I have mechs to shoot at.
I've requested location.
You could shoot them later.
Location.
Although I gotta keep in mind I'm gonna take a lot of damage with them getting closer.
At your waypoint.
Target acquired.
Oh. Yep, company. I kind of forgot there'd be tanks to contend with. I was so obsessed with the mechs. Alright, give my colleagues an opportunity to shine.
Moving with the lance.
Take out any small fry, and I'll just hang back while they soak a little bit of the damage. The ER PPC is doing its thing if I'm one-shotting manticores. Have your fun there, guys. Just don't take too much damage for me, please. I want efficient kills.
Target acquired.
Otherwise, I'm going to be very disappointed, and you're crippled, so that's pretty good.
Your waypoint.
New target.
Where's the rest of them, though?
Target destroyed.
Nice, rifleman's gone.
Destroyed.
There were 2 other mechs last I checked. No, they're still over there.
Point.
They're doing a not very smart thing. So what is that, a Wolverine, I think? Well, one of them is a quick draw, without a doubt. We already dealt with a rifleman. And I can't remember what the other one was. But hits are hits, and I will happily take them. And for the sake of salvage, I gotta remember not to oh, it's a Thunderbolt. So a good handful of heavies, but guess what? They don't want to get in close. Although I think I'm doing a terrible job hitting them. I'm still not hitting them, despite my attempts. It's a little infuriating. Now let's see, apparently my Battlemaster took notable damage, which is a little bit shocking. Already his large laser is about to fall off. This is a bit of a recurring theme. And I hope I didn't step on the corpse. Ooh, Quick Draw's almost dead. I'm just not hitting the component I want. Or hitting the mech, for that matter.
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Alright, let's stop playing with our food. If I could target this thing, that'll help make my life easier. Thank you. Although it's not helping very much because I'm doing a terrible job still hitting it.
Incoming missile.
Alright. I hope you guys are doing your job. I figured you'd be a little more gung-ho. Alright, your PPC's gone, so you're a lot less of a threat.
Acquired. Incoming missile.
And since they're still focused on me, let me just get to a better vantage point. There.
Target acquired.
Now, just hit the center torso and kill this thing. Well, this thing's it. Well, we officially neutered the Thunderbolt. Which sadly means no salvage from that, I think. Of any kind. Well, at least we're done here. Let's move on to the next objective. We still got plenty of work ahead of us, though. And it does not involve a Cyclops ass in my face.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Fine.
Yeah. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Let's kill two birds with one stone.
That supply depot has Comstor markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstor has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those cranes and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to?
Nope, nope, nothing else here at least, so just a nice easy smash and grab. At least for this area. Just gotta be careful of my heat. Alright, 5%, let's finish this up. A little bit more.
I've got a location on
Perfect.
Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
That's the plan.
With pleasure.
Now, how is my health doing? It looks like...
LRM launches detected. They're headed in your direction.
Oh, I see him. Guess what I'm gonna do to him?
Additional aircraft inbound.
It's still alive.
Also
We need to
signal
fix
on
this.
mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Okay, I need more PPCs at this kind of range, I guess. At least I can hit them, that's the main plus. Now, let's see. Can we hit helicopters? Yes, we can. Just barely missed you. That is corrected. There.
These forces
Easy,
seem to be
easy
roots of
pickings.
Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here.
Always
They're
feels
taking
nice when
any
you can pick them
chances.
off in a single shot. Alright, so... Oh, more helicopters. That one I didn't even need to concern myself with, but there are mechs.
Acquired.
You're gonna be a pain to hit, aren't you? Well, not if you stand still for me. That's convenient. Please keep doing that. It means for easier kill and better salvage. Although, of course, I had to hit the structure, I think. And, guys, get out of my way. I worry about you blocking my path. Or at least blocking my shot.
Holding at that point.
That hit the structure. I don't think that counts. Oh. You are a big threat.
Reactor failure detected. Look out.
Okay, I was worried you were dying there first. That scared me to death. You're blocking my shot again, damn it. That was the whole point of moving you. Thankfully, I think he's just out of range or can't lock onto me. Nope, you're backing up. I saw that coming. Eesh, good help's so hard to find, isn't it?
Let's get that thing.
Actually, the commando needs to die.
Negative on the target order.
There, that's better. Well, we screwed that thing over effectively, didn't we? And hit it a couple times in the HUD, but it needs to die now. Because now it's in firing range.
Great snipe shot.
Ooh, headshot confirmed kill, I guess, judging by that commentary. I will happily take that.
Destroyed.
Now, this is definitely going to be tenuous. Because we have to climb up this ridge and I don't like what it has to offer me. So where do I best put everyone with that said? Because most of my guys are close range firepower. And of course, Battlemaster's about to lose its large laser. Color me surprised, huh?
We're moving into position.
Let's see if we can bait things out and run the hell away. With whatever we have to expect. Because this is the main headquarters, so you know there's got to be something to look forward to.
I've still got a beat on your martyr, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood.
Yeah, I'll just see if this triggers anything. Answer's looking like no, though. I'm waiting patiently. Because I don't know what activates the next wave, because I'm pretty certain they're not there at the moment. And I'm worried about getting too...
Commander,
Oh, there it is.
ship inbound.
There, that
Set
is...
course.
The answer's
Looks like
that.
the martyrs called in the cavalry.
We finally meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to gut you and your
New
men,
target
just like I
acquired.
did your father. Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you did.
Kill that thing now.
Target's ID.
Before his friends get here. And what I mean by friends, a king crab.
Acquired. Incoming missile.
Yep, there's even 5 mechs, so maybe I could have waited a little bit and aggroed these other ones.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
That thing's pretty much dead. Yep, a lot of firepower here. Yep, Riker's taking a beating, because that's his arm he just lost, so that's not a big loss. Yet. That made my life easier. Alright, switch around, because... Oh, dang it. Where the hell you come from? This is not good. Riker, I'm going to have you back up to soak a little bit more damage because I think you're in Devil Autocan range. Jaeger's an easy threat to deal with. I think. I gotta kill his components. Shutting down does not help.
Incoming missile.
Commander, come in.
Oh, dang it.
Commander,
That is
please,
unfortunate.
come
Yeah, there were actually 6 mechs for that. What I was kind of hoping is maybe there was only 4 mechs, but 6 of them made that a little more complicated. And I was hoping maybe I was out of range of the King Crab quite a bit. Because that's a King Crab with 2 autocan 20s, so I don't need to tell you how devastating that would be. Especially when I am the one who has to walk really close up front to activate them. That makes it complicated because imagine how much time I could have had just cripple them at range. Which is not something I'm able to do very easily here. It's entirely possible those 2 mechs, those 2 light mechs could have been around beforehand. I just didn't see them due to the low ground. So maybe we'll go around the alternative path. I just knew there was a big lance to deal with. I just was not for the life of me expecting 6 of them. And even then, we dealt with the Centaurian Hunchback really damn well. Again, my lance mates, I can't remember if I gave them focus fire on the Hunchback, but they were taking their sweet time killing targets. And that is not what I need. Not in the slightest.
Attention. Prepare for
So I think what I'm going to do is try to go a little bit more on the left to get an easier
Reactor
attack of opportunity on
online.
their mechs
Sensors
in that first
online.
point.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
And ideally, not have my Battlemaster risking losing his arm right off the bat.
Inferno aerodrome should be straight ahead.
And I don't want to find out if those orcas actually activate or not.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, this thing's going to take a little bit of hits. Alright, everyone get up here. We'll use the ridge for cover. In case, because they are eventually going to be here. I just want to minimize the damage I take from what we learned.
Holding a designated position.
Nope.
Holding at your waypoint.
You have 5 autocannons and I don't like it.
That's your waypoint.
Especially since it's distracting me from the Centaurian.
Target acquired.
And I'm going to have a hard time targeting without getting shot at, so I might use my lance mates for this.
We're moving into position.
New target acquired.
Yep, autocannon 10 at least, so it's not as scary as it could be. Just don't disappoint me with your firepower, please. Because for crying out loud, it's a Cyclops with an autocannon 20. You got double the firepower to this thing. There. There goes its one weapon, at least. It's just living very well.
Destroyed. Target
Target identified.
Alright, Manticore's down.
You've eliminated their main
And
defenses.
Braden took most of the
Now,
damage for me there.
destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
That is the plan.
Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Well, we already took care of them, so don't worry about that. And everything looks like it's already destroyed. Perfect. And at least I have a lot less damage on my mech this time. I don't know if the same could be said for my Cyclops, though. It's at least nice to see when I shoot the roof of these structures, it seems like multiple layers of this building get destroyed from it falling down onto it. At least it seems that way. Still got a little bit of work to do, though. It's going to take some time. And I don't like you, and I hit a lamppost, of course.
Destroyed.
Yeesh, you didn't need to brag, you just walked on it. I probably could have killed that thing with my eyes closed, just not with a light post in my way. That seems to be the limitation.
Heat critical.
Perfect. Wreck it quickly for me.
Critical.
Still need another moment or so, so best way to help speed this up, walk over it. Because they can't say no to an assault mech stampeding through the place, right?
The aerodrome is in ruins.
Perfect.
Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, mechs, anything.
I could tell you already. 4 mechs and a handful of tanks, so we should be fine. I just need a good engagement point. Preferably a better one than before, since that was giving me a little bit of difficulty. It seemed good on paper, but well, it actually is still pretty good, I suppose. High enough, but not something I can use my lance mates for.
Navigating to location.
Because, yeah, this is pretty clear. I just try and remember which ones come towards me. The rifleman, which I don't know where it is. And the quick... There's the rifleman. Oh, it's actually 5. No, I thought it was 5 mechs there first. Yeah, you guys just stay there and let me shoot you freely. The cat is not a big threat at the moment.
Heat critical. System offline.
Nope, overheating, but at least this is not going to get me killed. Alright guys, don't get too antsy, please. We got a lot of work to do.
Target acquired.
Hard to really tell, but that's the cat. And of course, the one person I want to actually provide long-range fire is the one that's conveniently staying behind the rock. This AI is weird sometimes. I should pay attention to if there's like a mod that enhances AI a little bit. Although it might make it also overpowered. It's hard to say. Because a lot of this balance is where at least my opponent's AI likes to go after the weakest components and focus them first. As opposed to trying to hit my center torso immediately. Now where is the rest of them? I'm not hitting this quick draw, am I?
Heat critical.
Where's the rifleman? Don't tell me I killed it already. This seems highly unlikely. Although this makes things... I guess this doesn't make it a lot of fun, I suppose, if they're just going to stand there and be easy targets. Because I have the range for this. I just wish I could have this range against the king crab that's obviously going to charge me. Quick draw is pretty much dead at this point, I believe.
Heat critical. System offline.
At least it should be about, unless most of my damage is on the side torso. Well, that answers that.
Moving to grid.
Critical.
Now let's go clean up there, although... Braden... Oh well, Braden already took damage, so never mind. By all means there, Riker, go on over and take some of the flak. There's our rifleman. I was wondering where you were hiding. I missed you. I was looking for you and everything to see how you were doing.
Moving at location.
Now I just need radar contacts. Good hit. I even hit the HUD there to some extent. If only I could do it again. Come on, finish it. Perfect.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Engaging with Lance.
Offline.
Overheating again, but I'm fine. I can take these hits. Clearly being shut down will make it hard for him to lock onto me, right?
Just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander. That supply depot has Comstorm markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstorm has been helping Inferno. But what's with
I don't even want to know what the heck this thing's doing. It's not going to last very long. Especially if my lance mates walk over it. Oh well, this is going nice and quick at least, but the hard part's yet to come.
Following your lead, Commander.
We're going to have to somehow figure out how to minimize damage when most of their lance, or most of their squad, is all autocan 20s. Which is a terrifying thing to go up against. Especially when I have to activate him so close.
On Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
With pleasure.
So I think what I'm going to do is take that scenic route. Oh,
They're headed in your
Hold that
direction.
thought.
Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Copy that.
Perfect. Who's next? Just don't get in my way, please. I need my shot for swatting flies. Bullseye! It feels so satisfying.
Of Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
Yeah, where's my big threat? Well, the commando here. If I can hit it. It's a commando or a javelin, I can't remember. And Spider's just an annoying mech. Gotta keep an eye out for... Wow! I would like to brag, but we still got plenty of work to do. That had to be like some kind of ridiculous HUD shot there.
Holy cow, nice headshot.
Wow. Can I brag now? Am I past the point where I can brag about these HUD shots?
Target acquired.
We still got more important fish to fry. Especially with the king crab coming up.
New target acquired.
Alright, just going for the kill. I should be safe. Since we know that the final squad doesn't really appear until we get right on top of the point. Although I am still wondering about those smaller mechs, because I'm pretty certain all 6 of them shouldn't be coming down at once. I would hope.
Falling in behind you.
Yep, just hang with me there. The spider will know its end soon enough. I think. Or maybe it's a really smart spider. Which is a bit annoying. I would like to kill it. It's one extra mech that's I'm gonna have to shoot down. Now, if only I can somehow get some HUD shots on the next final wave, then maybe I can brag, because that's going to be important to kill things quickly. Now, I need to find a pathway up. And I think we found it. It looks like there might be a path around here. If I'm so lucky. Just want to keep an eye on if our spider friend decides to tail us. Which I'm not seeing any sign of him. So it's anybody's guess where he's going. Alright, we found a path. Let's scale this mountain. Is it going to actually help me? Probably not, because again, all those autocan 20s just mean they're strongest in close. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to engage on that slope and in that open field. It sadly did not work out well for me. But at least now I have much better hit points, or much better health, to engage this. It's again, just a matter of having enough distance, because this is potentially a really good spot to engage them too. Am I going to get this firing angle? Probably not. Since my lance mates, I'm pretty certain my lance mates cannot activate the region or activate the final wave because they come in a dropship. So I'm going to have to figure this out somehow. Without a doubt, I'm probably going to take heavy damage. I think that's unavoidable, but if I can focus the mechs down quickly, especially with the speed difference, the Hunchback and Satorni getting in there well before the King Crab, maybe I'll be okay. I'm really hoping if I can spot those extra mechs before I have to engage the rest of them, though. Because I almost still feel like there should be... that those mechs should already be down. At least the medium mechs.
Still got a beat on your Marta, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Yeah, this is not very good. I am not liking this one bit either. I don't know what to do besides just be focused and do this by the book as effectively as possible.
Order, Commander.
It's probably really all I can hope for.
Heading to location.
Because my main advantage with this mech is lost when I have to be the one to go up to activate it.
At the waypoint.
I'm still waiting for it. Because I know there's a dang spider too around that's just vanished.
Commander, dropship.
Alright, where is it?
Intercept course. Looks like your martyrs called in the cavalry.
Can I at least start shooting at them?
We meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to gun you and your mech, just like I did your father. Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere.
Where are you?
I'm going to pay for what you did.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
One down. There you are, you little bugger. I'm having a hard time hitting him for obvious reasons. And there's our kingy. Oh, Panther. Ah, god damn it.
Moving with the lance.
Let me focus on the big threat. And trust that I could do the damage needed before. Take.
Destroyed. Focus engagement on lead targets.
Focus.
Go. Eliminated.
I gotta somehow focus this thing down. I don't know where the Hunchback and the Centurion are, but I don't want to know either.
Acquired.
Lance target received.
System offline.
Finish him. You have the firepower. I gave you the soft spot, which is where this mech dies.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Well, that's convenient.
Nice kill. It's even going critical.
Now, where the hell is the rest of them? Because that was the reason why I was having so much difficulty.
Commander. Unfortunately, your martyr used Kane as a distraction in order to make his escape aboard a dropship. We'll have to track him down later. Right
Well,
now,
there's
you
some
need to
fun
rid
ragdoll
yourself of
physics.
Any remaining Infernal forces, then raise it to the ground.
Just don't wreck the corpse for me.
Target acquired.
There's where I was waiting for. Although it might be a bit late now. I was hoping to hit you when I wasn't in risk of getting shot by your auto can 20.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
But good god, this is a night and day difference. What the hell happened?
Destroyed.
Why was I getting obliterated in the first squad but not this? Maybe it was because I was running as opposed to just reverse shooting? Oh god. That might be another bit of my problem too, because most of the mechs weren't even coming after me.
Missile.
Although you're annoying because you keep hitting me and it makes it hard for me to see. There goes half your weaponry. Let's get rid of your other half. Or better yet, let's get rid of your mech. You don't need it anymore. Your boss is dead.
Critical. Target destroyed.
Yeah, again, I have to re-emphasize what the hell happened with this mission, that I basically took almost no damage. Especially in that final fight there. And yet, it seems like I was getting hammered horribly in the first attempt. Although, dang it, wall. Oh, it's not even a wall, it's a slope, dang it. No wonder I was having difficulty getting up. Apparently the advanced technology and firepower of a living god can't get over a slope. I can't even just raise my foot just another couple of feet higher. Oh my. Some metal demigods we are, huh? Or at least living gods. There.
Kane dead and their base of operations in ruins. That should
We are
finally
done
put
here.
Inferno out of business once and for all. Hang tight. I'm on my way down.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of salvage and wrecked structures for you. But, geez, we can almost cut out the first portion of this attempt. Because it was like night and day difference almost. And I couldn't tell you why. Alright, and best of all, we get ourselves a nice king crab out of it. I think I don't need to tell you what I have in mind. Oh boy. How many, oh, it's a single tier 5 autocan 20. I don't think I'm going to put that in the king crab just because of how likely its arms are going to blow off, but I am definitely going to play with this autocan 20. I'm just going to have a hard time comparing the stats until I get this mech. Now, we have a lot to choose from, but sadly, weapons components is pitiful. That is a bit of a shocker. Although, thankfully, I got a couple mechs. Now, where can I get my most value? Because the catapult apparently is the most expensive thing. Yeah, I get basically 2 million for the catapult for 4 more salvage rights. Is that the better trade, though? 7 mil there. Tough choices. Because if I had a little bit more shares, that would make the difference. Because again, I don't care about these 0 components or tier 0 weaponry, so if only I had a little bit more. So I think this works better maybe, unless I find something a little more expensive. Actually, let me try this. Can I grab these 3 mechs? 7.2, that sounds like our winner. We have a winner, folks. We're grabbing 3 light mechs, basically. And that will make up a good amount of money there. And damage is fairly minimal. Again, I'm a little bit shocked. I'm not complaining, though. I am definitely not complaining. Excellent work, Commander. Andreas Kane is dead and Black Inferno has been crushed. More importantly than that, you fought a battle that would have made your father extremely proud. I know he'd say the same if he were here today. Unfortunately, Kenzo Yamada managed to escape. Regardless, we achieved our main goal. Now we can focus our efforts on decrypting the coordinates your father left behind, as well as hunting down Yamada. Time is on our side now. One more thing. Spear's salvage team have discovered something extraordinary on the planet's surface, well away from the field of battle. A huge Star League fortress. It was completely hidden, submerged underwater. Whether the base was intentionally flooded by Star League nearly 3 centuries ago, or buried by nature itself, we don't know yet. What is clear is that Comstar have spent hundreds of millions of sea bills pushing back the water in order to excavate it, and they've only uncovered maybe a quarter of what's there. This discovery explains Comstar's presence on Xing Yang and why Inferno made this their base of operations. It also explains why their defenses were so robust. What Spears found inside one of the excavated buildings is even more incredible, but you will need to see it with your own eyes, Commander. Come up when you're ready and I'll show you. Good day's work. It was a little bit rough at the start, but the prize is a good old king crab we'll need to color and have some fun with. 2 autocannon 20s. Need I say more? Although you know these things are going to get blown off in the first mission I do, right? That's likely what's going to happen. Either way, that's why I have the Cyclops. A little more reliable and probably the perfect candidate for the tier 5 autocannon 20. But let's see what Rihanna has to say.
Hey, Commander. I have to say, we're living in extraordinary times. The buried Star League fortress we found on Xinjiang is, in itself, a monumental discovery. But what we found inside, well, that's nothing short of astonishing.
That's a lot of fancy adjectives, Rihanna.
Perhaps, but think about it. Comstar have been working on this site for years, and still, they've only managed to unearth a small portion of the fortress. Spears estimates that excavating the rest of it could take decades, and that's only the half of it. I'll let Spears describe what he's found, and the importance of it. Spears, the commander's ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Commander. Congratulations on taking down Kane and putting an end to Inferno's reign of terror.
Thanks.
Let me explain what we found. As Rihanna told you, this fortress was lost to humanity for almost 300 years. That is, until Comstar stumbled upon it. Inside one of the excavated buildings that Comstar was able to unearth, we located an ancient star map carved into one of the walls. Every known system within the inner sphere is charted on that map. But this is no ordinary map, Commander. This one is special.
How so?
It's more expansive, more comprehensive than any map currently known to exist. Beyond the periphery, there are hints that this map charted what for us is currently uncharted space. It appears that wasn't always the case. Not before the fall of the Star League. Unfortunately, a significant portion of the map has been destroyed. Again, whether that was intentional or not, we don't know yet.
Okay, I feel like you're about to make a point.
I am. Embedded into the map were a series of symbols. These symbols correspond exactly to the location of recently discovered Star League bases, settlements, and weapon depots that were, until Inferno found them, lost to time as well. They were obscured, buried, concealed from even those who lived right next to them, as was the case here on Xinjiang. Not surprisingly, the symbols on the map also correspond to the numerous areas of refugee displacement that we've been tracking over the years in our pursuit of Black Inferno. We made the connection between Inferno driving people from their land and the discovery of the lost Star League facilities. But we didn't know how they were able to locate them. Now we do. Comstar has been using the map to pinpoint those sites and sending Inferno forces to pillage them. It's been happening all across the inner sphere. It explains almost everything we've discovered so far. Almost.
We believe your father's coordinates have something to do with the missing section of the star map. It's why Yamato wants them so badly. He's looking for something out there, something big, and he thinks we have the coordinates to whatever it is.
The question is, what do the coordinates lead to? And why did your father have them? If we're going to answer those questions, we need to decrypt the coordinates first.
The problem, however, is that the encryption is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Breaking it is more difficult than I originally imagined. I need more time.
Right now, Commander, Yamato knows something we don't. But we have something he doesn't. That puts us on even ground. For the moment. Once we unlock those coordinates, we'll finally have the upper hand.
In the meantime, we take on more contracts, bolster our inventory of mechs and recruit new pilots. If we thought Inferno was tough, Comstar is going to be much worse. To that end, I've uploaded a new contract, Commander, from House Kurita. I'll go ahead and prepare the mission briefing while you get us where we need to go.
Copy that. And Spears. Thanks.
You bet. Good luck, Commander. We'll talk soon.
I just hope Katrina don't hate me still. That would kind of be an important factor for doing these missions. Either way, what do we have? Deliverance. Okay, Commander, here's the brief. House Katrina's internal security force, the ISF, has a problem that needs solving. A noble has taken unsanctioned action and laid siege to a city, demanding tribute. The ISF has asked the nobleman to stand down, but he's claiming that he's well within his rights to refuse to concede to their demands. The problem for the ISF is this noble just happens to be related to a hereditary dictator of the state. Not wanting to run afoul of him, the ISF are hiring us to break the siege and thus resolve the messy situation without their direct involvement. You have carte blanche in how you achieve this goal, as long as you succeed in breaking the siege. I'll drop you outside the city. From there, your mission is to eliminate all enemy forces in any way that you see fit. Collateral damage to the city itself will not impact your contract. Your conscience maybe, but not our payday. Our employers were very clear about this. His exact words were, "It's not the city that matters. It's the principle at play. The siege must be broken. Good luck, Commander." So we get some good tier 4 stuff and a tier 5 autocannon too, which remains to be seen how I'm going to get to use it. But first things first, well, we have to go over there, so let's get repairs underway before I jump over. Because I have a king crab to enjoy. I just don't know how many spare autocannon 20s, let alone higher tier ones I want that I have, so that way I can at least justify putting some higher tier stuff on it. Because I'm gonna, without a doubt, give it a try. And actually, let's sell these mechs off too. I don't care about the riflemen, but... Yeesh, this poor thing just got cored right through the center torso. Good job, me. Although, with that said, oh yeah, the catapult was a salvage mech, never mind that. Another clean kill on the center torso. This one took a little bit more damage. I wonder if that's the exact amount of damage that I did to the mech when it was in the mission itself. That would be kind of nice if I remembered that. Otherwise, repairs, let's get this underway. Should be pretty straightforward, especially since the large laser wasn't actually destroyed. And I gotta remember the dang Atlas has missing components too, from what it told me. Yep, a tier 4 medium laser, dang it. The center torso no less, boo. There was a reason I put center or tier 4 lasers on the center torso, dang it, and it was not so it could get blown up. Alright. Now, final thing to get done, get the King Crab ready to go. What do we have for autocannon 20s that I can throw on? Not a lot of high tier ones. A couple of burst fire, but it's burst fire, remember. How comfortable am I with that? Especially with the convenience of being able to fire. Ooh, there's a SOT. Instead, how about some Gauss rifles? I need to cut out some tonnage though, but that sounds like a good compromise. What's the heat like? 1 point of heat versus 6 points of heat, so I almost can make up the difference by getting rid of heat sinks then. Now, I want to keep these components. How about large laser? What's the highest tier large laser? God hell. I'm tempted to put a PPC on there. Again, tonnage. Yeah, this thing's pretty heavy, so let's not try that. I'm already pushing what I can get away with in the weight. So what's my highest tier large laser? Wow, a tier 5 large laser? Ooh, that is tempting. That is really damn tempting. Am I gonna regret it? Probably. Especially if I lose this these Gauss shots. The one good thing about the Gauss rifles, they don't actually explode. It's the Gauss rifles that do the exploding. At least if that's consistent. Yep. Will explode if destroyed, so that's all it tells me. Although, these are really valuable weapons as well. So I don't think I want to gamble, or at least take too much risk with them. And at least this is a good opportunity to throw on a tier 4 LRM. We'll give that a try. And see how that works. Actually, I'll throw in... Do I have an extra Gauss rifle? Yeah. Let's throw in one more there. Just for safety's sake, because again, this is going to be a lot cooler in hell. I was going to say, do I have double heat sinks? No, I don't. Because maybe I could throw them in the center torso, since I'm pretty certain those 2 heat sinks are engined heat sink slots. Now, let's just get the proper colors in. I think I'm going to go... I gotta keep my brightness though. I can't remember what the original colors were. I'm going with Clan Cloud Cobra type of colors, but I don't think that's accurate. It's close enough, but I feel like I got it a little bit off. I'm trying to remember what it was. It'll do. Now, I never had a king crab for my... Well, I do have king crabs, just I never really used them in Mechwarrior Online, so I don't have a name that I can just slap on this thing. So we'll leave it unnamed, untested, and let it prove itself in the field of battle. And no pilots. No surprise there. Because I was already here, I suppose, earlier. And it's 34 days. Let's get this mission out of the way. And let's hope this isn't a big mistake. Because these Gauss rifles are valuable. And am I willing to try and hunt down some extra Gauss rifles is the big question. Because I need to find rare components. Oh, high reward quest. Okay, for a moment I thought maybe that's where I was supposed to go. But no, we're safe. We're clear. Another 80 difficulty mission. They still hate me, so good luck with that, I suppose. I am getting almost nothing out of this. And I'm very unlikely to run into Gauss rifles for replacements, so do I really need high salvage? Well, we'll give it a try. Make them a little bit happier, I suppose. And on the plus side, this gives my Freeman a chance to play with the awesome, because apparently, if that first attempt on the story mission was any indication, I did not do it justice. And thankfully, we have enough tonnage. Just not enough, though, for an Atlas to throw in just yet. And how much do I have to wait? Just 6 days. That is fine. I just have to wait some more, so let's plan out how I'm going to get these guys in there, because Freeman is basically maxed out, so he doesn't need to be here. Although really all this awesome does is level up your energy skills. It doesn't do much else for you. So I guess Rust is perfect for that. You're already maxed out on ballistic. And this should hopefully help level up your energy weapon slot. Never mind your heat management. Which is something I probably should throw you on awesome at some point. And Braden, hopefully you can benefit from training your ballistic and missile skills here. And I still have a little bit of progress too, apparently. I didn't realize I'm nowhere near maxing out. If what it tells me is true. Although a lot of that is because I'm not using missiles as much as I could. But this thing is fearsome. It is a bit of a beast. And has the same armor as the Cyclops. So I gotta be careful of the arms, which thankfully, double Gauss rifle should help with that a lot because I have no reason to get in close. Let's have some fun with this beast. And hopefully bring home some good salvage. This is an assassination though. So let's take our time with this. Ooh, fancy music. Hardcore music for this occasion.
Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
That just means we're going right into a
Online.
fight, isn't it?
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This bounty is only payable if we bring the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and ensure
Oh, I
that
recognize
everyone
this
on the
mission.
list is
I know what
found
one this
and
is.
dealt with before we can pack it in.
So how many shots do I have? 78. Now, let's get the high ground so that way my awesome and me can take advantage of it. Because this looks like an amazing vantage point. We're just going to have to spot them and aggro them if such a thing is possible. Now, where's the groups? Group 3 is my large laser.
Target acquired.
I know you're hiding there. I'm just doing a terrible job hitting you.
Target
Enemy destroyed.
Nope, there's the company I was expecting.
target acquired.
I just wasn't expecting to get flanked.
Enemy destroyed.
Now, if what I remember is the Gauss rifles aren't really known for doing high damage, but they're really precise weapons, which is probably what I need them for most.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Tango down.
Target destroyed.
So I may not kill these things as quickly as I like because of that,
Target destroyed.
but that's why I have backup weaponry.
Target destroyed.
It's nice picking them off, though, as they come in. I'm not going to say no to that. It's just, again, making sure I don't burn all my ammo carelessly. And if these Gauss rifles work like autocans, maybe I could do full damage with them. If I aim it right. Now, if I remember correctly, there's the objective on the low ground, and then the south structure from that objective has a couple of mechs too. Can't remember where the next wave of armor comes in though. Actually, oh, I think I'm getting shot at, so let's fix this quickly because I'm going to chain fire the Gauss rifles. There we go. I thought we were being shot at, but otherwise I would have heard something dying.
Target acquired.
Oops, that was the wrong button.
Destroyed.
Which is a consequence of doing that group change.
Target destroyed.
I don't want to waste too many shots, especially when they're so easy to kill off.
Target destroyed.
Perfect. Although they still keep coming.
Destroyed.
Just die already. Oh god, there's a mech coming.
Target acquired.
Oh god, it is a mech coming. It's an assault mech.
Destroyed.
Moving to indicated.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting the Atlas to come here already. There's like 2 Atlases in this mission. We're facing off against one of them already. This terrifies me. And his HUD hitting the mech, rather.
Target acquired.
Now, damage is minimal, right? Because again, that's an Atlas with an autocan 20. I think it was, anyway. I know there are some variants of the Atlas that don't have the 20. I should have paid attention to that if it was as scary as I'm thinking it was. But I was not expecting to deal with that Atlas so quickly. Like I said, it's underneath that, it's at the self-structure where this locust is coming from.
Target acquired.
And since this is a pretty precise weapon, I'm going to have an easy time hitting the locust if I do it right. Although if it side strafes like that, it's a different story.
Acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Hi there. I was hoping to hit your HUD, dang it.
Target acquired.
I really like the feel of the Gauss rifle. It's just a question if its damage potential is worth it. Especially only tier 2, keep in mind.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
How are we doing? Alright, Riker's doing fine.
Target destroyed.
Where's the catapult, though? Although catapult's not scary if I'm in close range with it. And our objective's down on the low ground. I want to kill the catapult first. I know it's right friggin' here. Although I'm having a hard time hitting it. Because it's doing a good job hiding.
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, and it's an A1, so guess what? It can't shoot me at this range. It has a minimum range on those LRMs, so guess what? It's useless. Just sculpt it apart with the large laser. This is why you should have stayed and fight, buddy. You're just gonna die a miserable death.
Watch out! That mech is going critical.
Alright, ahead of you, if the structure will let me. Now, if the target's down there, I need to be 500 meters to identify it before we kill it. That's the one little downside with assassination missions, unless that was fixed in a patch. Never mind that there's other mechs down there too.
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
Auto can, yeah, there's what I was talking about. That's an auto can 10 type of Atlas.
Target received. Engaging.
Getting some good hits on it though. Whoop, wasted that large laser shot, but not a big deal.
One less target to worry about, Commander. Keep it up.
Let me kill the armor for you.
Target showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great.
Well, I need visual first. That's a bit of a problem.
Now let's get
This
you
slope
on
is not helpful.
Head to the evac point.
Yes, hit the HUD some more, please. I want this thing being HUDed. Definitely would make me happier. Okay. Well, if you stop getting in my way, that'd be good. Nah, sadly no HUD there, but let's kill off these targets.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
We are done. That was a nice straightforward mission. And the Gauss rifle feels really good, but a little worried about running out of ammo since I kind of was being a little conservative. That would be my only concern, and I am running relatively low on missile ammo too, despite only having a single LRM. So I'm wondering if what I should do is downgrade to an LRM 10, especially if I have a high tier one, and that will afford me extra ammo for my Gauss rifle.
Target is down.
Because the LRMs aren't really going to do much damage that I want, but they're great at taking out armor and helicopters at least, since they don't have specific components like a mech would. So, first test run of the King Crab I like to think is pretty good.
Enemy destroyed.
Just gonna have to pay attention to its damage potential. I'm happy with it. Another nice long-range mech to complement my awesome. And I think that's going to be pretty important, especially with heavier mechs. More long-range mechs the better. The trick will be getting higher tier Gauss rifles though. And we're getting pretty close to Reputation 13. Ooh, we got the Atlas, but can't do anything about it, alas. Can't even afford a high tier weapon component either, so my reputation with Katrina really stinks, which makes me wish that it wasn't part of the story mission, but what can you do? What's the highest value of a weapon that I can get? And I don't even think that was enough to cover for the insurance, which is good. Well done, Commander. The siege has been broken. We've been paid, and ISF have promised us more work in the future. Can't ask for more than that. Although we get some good components here. Tier 4 10 or Autocan 10, Tier 4 Autocan 20, and a Tier 5 Autocan 2, which I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Ooh, we are almost... Oh wait, I was going to say, maybe we can continue with the story potentially. We'll see.
Hi, Gov. Thanks for stopping by. Rihanna tell you I wanted a word? Well, I do, mate. I definitely do. Because the situation down here is bloody ridiculous. It can't keep going on, eh? I mean, just look at them. Standing around like they ain't got no worries in the world. And me, busting my balls to get these mechs put back together. It ain't right. You know what I mean?
Not really. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Oh, look, mate. No disrespect to whoever's been doing the job till now, but you got to start letting me hire me own people, eh? Seriously, this lot, they're a bunch of bloody dossers. Try to light a fire under them and they just stare at you like they're deaf and dumb. And you wonder why I complain so much? If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of them.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All I'm asking, mate. A bit of help is all. Gonna get back to work now. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.
Poor Fahad. Because, yeah, he has a lot of mechs to repair, especially a whole bunch of assault mechs. Thankfully, there's no mechanic in game where I have to worry about engineers and mech technicians to help speed up repairs, like it is with Battletech. So, maybe that's an inside joke at that a little bit, since I don't care about the staff as much, mainly because it's not a mechanic in the game. But maybe we get to continue with the story?
Commander, perfect timing. Spears has a new mission for us.
Good.
Securing the connection now. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Commander, good to see you. A shipping company, mostly supplying food, medicine, and materials to the outer settlements along the periphery, is being run out of business by raiders. My agents assure me that Comstar are the ones ultimately responsible for this egregious act. Paying these raiders to drive the shipping companies out of business means that people living way out here, completely isolated, will be forced to abandon their settlements. They'd have no other choice. We may have crushed Inferno, Commander, but Comstar's tactics haven't changed a bit.
Comstar wants to consolidate their control over this region of space. Maybe they believe it contains more Starleague facilities and more treasure. But I suspect it has more to do with the location of these settlements and the possibility of prying eyes. This area borders the periphery, not too far from where the ancient star map we found ends. Beyond it is the missing section of the map.
Here be dragons.
Indeed. Full disclosure, Commander. I intend to lay claim to any archaeological finds we may discover, in the name of interstellar expeditions. The mission I'm proposing is intended to undermine Comstar and their own efforts in that same regard. Though I suspect you'd like to stop Comstar as much as I would, especially seeing how willing they are to destroy innocent lives, I still want to make sure we're on the same page. We are partners now, after all.
I would burn Comstar to the ground if I could, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to settle for Yamada's head. If this helps that effort, and we can do some good in the process, I'm in.
And getting our hands on some lost tech doesn't sound too shabby either, eh, Commander?
That's what I want.
Not shabby at all.
Good then. The company's supply ships have been hit constantly over the past few months. Their main supply depot is the next logical target. If that gets destroyed, the company will have no choice but to fold. Their margins are tight enough as it is. I need you to protect that depot, Commander.
Consider it done.
All right. Good luck.
I'll have the briefing ready by the time we reach the system, Commander.
Copy that.
Alright, so at least that's good to know that the mission can continue, but I think we're going to leave it off there. Our roster is getting bigger and better, and more mechs for the long-range potential. I just now gotta find some higher tier Gauss rifles, I suppose, for this King Crab. Because I like me some long-range firepower, you've seen how amazingly it worked with the Awesome. Now we just gotta fine-tune this thing. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.